The Department of Homeland Security says all undocumented people aged 14 and older must register and provide their address and give their fingerprints. Those that do not comply could face criminal or financial penalties. Joining us now, Alan Orr, an immigration attorney and past president of the American Immigration Lawyers Association. Alan, thanks for being with us. Can you explain to us what exactly is this registry?
So it's a flawed, expensive, bureaucratic system that's really made to target rather than to protect. It started in 1952. It has phased in and out. It was phased in during 9/11 and then phased out again because it's expensive and really led to no results in national security. So as we've even seen from the National Registry, they don't know how they're going to roll it out. There's no announcement exactly how people are going to register and how they're going to be able to capture so many fingerprints and at what cost that is to the American public. So this is just another smokescreen to say, be fearful that we're coming for you and be fearful of what's required for you to provide.
And so, Alan, when they say this is what is required of you, who has to enroll in this registry and how would they do it? And what do you say to the millions of mixed immigration status families that live in our country and that may be seeing this with, as you say, deep fear? What do you say to them? Who needs to do this? And is this something that carries the full weight of the law?
So it does carry the full weight of the law after it's administered, but of course, also being here undocumented is a civil penalty that also carries the full weight of the law that has criminal and civil penalties attached to it. So we need to wait and see how it actually comes out. This applies to everyone who is undocumented in the United States who has not received some type of status, including those in DACA who don't have an EAD, or someone who came in TPS who doesn't have an EAD, or a minor of a mixed family who is undocumented that becomes 14 during the time of this sort of operation of this registry. We think the registry will be challenged in court because, as you can imagine, there are going to be a lot of civil rights violations that have occurred with all these kind of Terry stops and stop and frisk because it's going to be suspectful by race. That's what we've seen the sort of implementation of it is. So watch for the ways that they're going to require you to register. And we hope that they will give this in many different languages. Sort of publishing something in the Federal Register is not going to alert 11 million individuals of their time to have to do something that has not been in effect from before 1952. So it really harkens back to a hard time in our country before our civil rights that was not a good time for people of color or for immigrants in this country and really might be overturned in court.
And Alan, what about the folks that have been paying their taxes through the thing and who say, well, I've been a part of it even though I don't have documents? Is there anything that differentiates those people because they have been participating through eating?
It's unfortunate that even when we see these recent deportations that they're capturing a lot of people who are here undocumented that have been in the system paying taxes and working here, doing the best they can, waiting for some relief under our system. So no, they're not protected. It actually makes them sitting targets. This is just making people register so that we will know their addresses and where they are to pick them up. Why are there no assurances that if you have been here for some time, 7 or 10 years, that ICE is not going to come and collect you, that they're not going to come and get grandma, as we've seen them do in Chicago and other places, that that's not the best use of taxpayer money and it does not lead to national security.
Important for everybody to get information